Did you know that after World War I, a terrifying plague swept the world, turning millions of victims into silent, conscious statues? The year was 1917, and the world was reeling from the Great War, but a new silent horror was emerging. Encephalitis, lethargica, the forgotten plague. Its origin was completely unknown to science. The initial symptoms were terrifying: high fever, extreme drowsiness, profound paranoia, and an overwhelming weakness. For the afflicted, the acute phase felt like a heavy, unending wave of sleep that the patient fought desperately to resist. But the final stage was a fate worse than death. The illness left its survivors locked inside their own bodies, in a state called akinesia. They became profoundly immobile, unable to speak, unable to move their arms, unable to blink. They were awake, conscious and fully aware of the world around them, but utterly frozen. They were statues of flesh and blood in institutions across Europe and America. Estimates suggest over 1 million people were killed by the acute phase, but millions more were condemned to this living death, institutionalized in hospitals across the globe. The terrifying mystery? The epidemic vanished as quickly and inexplicably as it appeared. By the mid-1920s, the disease had retreated, leaving behind its living victims, frozen in time and forgotten by science. It was a nightmare where the body becomes a tomb. The chilling legacy of the forgotten plague is that the human mind can be held absolutely captive by an invisible enemy, a reminder that consciousness itself can become the ultimate prison.